I'm Johnna Blair from Penn State University, presenting our work, Understanding the Challenges of Using Smart Assistants for Deaf and Hard of Hearing Users. Smart assistants use the user's voice to perform tasks and answer questions in natural language. These include smartphone assistants like Siri and smart speakers like Amazon Echo. Their pervasiveness and recent affordability have made them a key consumer device. They also have a unique adoption pattern in that older adults have been the largest group of first adopters for smart speakers. Smart assistants provide hands-free use, simple naturalistic voice interactions, and the ability to connect to other devices for home automation. They also don't require fine motor movements or reading small text, and can be used at a distance or from a fixed location. Because of this, they have increased accessibility and independence for those with low vision or mobility concerns. However, the reliance on voice interactions inherently poses a challenge for those with hearing loss. 20% of individuals in the US across all ages report some degree of hearing loss, but older adults, those early adopters of smart assistants, are also disproportionately affected by hearing loss. And this shows a disconnect between the current design and the needs of its users. So to explore this disconnect, we asked, how are those with hearing loss currently using smart assistants? And what challenges do they experience? We first conducted in-depth interviews with profoundly deaf participants, and then surveyed those with mild to severe hearing loss to see how pervasive some of these insights were across the wider deaf and hard of hearing community. Overall, participants showed high rates of daily use, and their most common tasks mirrored that of general users, apart from music use. The leading challenges involve the default voice qualities of smart assistants. Alexa and Siri both use female personas that come with a higher pitched voice. However, this frequency range is often problematic in age-related hearing loss and is also difficult to capture with hearing aids. As such, many wanted their device to provide a lower pitched voice. Users were also either unaware of slow down commands to change the default speed or found this disrupting to do mid-task. Additionally, using a louder voice in smart assistants did not necessarily address these other issues. Device feedback was also a challenge. Error messages were unclear, leaving users unsure what went wrong or how they were to go about fixing it. Most relied on visual feedback to go along with the voice responses and preferred devices with screens that could support this, such as smartphones. The light messages provided by smart speakers, while promising in concept, were seen as vague or confusing in their current state. Users reported that smart assistants were less accurate in interpreting their commands when they were given without their hearing aids in use. Experiences were also not as natural or hands-free as expected. Many of their activities were interrupted by needing to repeat response commands or moving closer to the device to hear it more clearly. Users also felt unsafe using smart assistants while driving because of the additional attention needed. Also, using smartphone assistants in public often came with too much competing background noise to interact the way they wished to. So what can we as the UbiComp community do to make smart assistants more hearing accessible? So to start, we can provide easy to use full voice customization options for pitch, speed, and volume. We should also develop systems that can dynamically tailor smart assistant voices to the user's current range of hearing. Such a system can leverage audiograms to determine this ideal hearing range. This can help smart assistants adapt to the user over time as their hearing needs continue to change. There's also a need for research to reduce background noise for different environments. Supporting Bluetooth connections similar to traditional devices, as well as keyword emphasis, could be particularly useful in this case. By training new systems on a wider range of voice types, future smart assistants can accommodate more hearing diversity and different speech patterns. And moving forward, we can explore gesture recognition AI as a new interaction modality to make smart assistants more accessible to those who primarily use signing languages as well. With greater smart assistant accessibility, these devices can assist users in new ways. They can help address current life challenges, such as facilitating large work meetings and supporting communication in public settings. More broadly, improved light feedback in smart speakers can improve device communication for all users. And insights from this work also show promise for using smart assistants as a means to support speech therapy applications in the future. So overall, while smart assistants improve accessibility for different use cases, there's a considerable gap when it comes to the needs of individuals with hearing loss. Our work is a step towards addressing this gap. We believe the UbiComp community can play a strong role in making smart assistants truly inclusive in the future. Thank you.